Good evening from Beaudry Field on the campus of Dracut High School as the Dracut High School Middies welcome the Medford Mustangs in an MAIA football matchup here this evening. Both teams come into the contest with an 0-6 record, and so something has to give, folks. All of Dracut's opponents this football season have made the MIAA playoffs. So indeed, Dracut has dealt with a very difficult schedule and looks to take that out on the visiting Mustangs. We are waiting for the coin toss tonight. And actually, folks, the wind will be a factor. The captains are in the middle of the field now, and as the referees give them their instructions, we have a special treat for you tonight here at Dracut Access Cable and here at the Dracut High School football middies game. Bella Juzek, a 5th grader from the Campbell School, will sing the national anthem. Bella is anxiously waiting on the sidelines and will start the national anthem as soon as the teams come back from the coin toss. And here we go. As both teams get in the middle of the field, Dracut looks very excited tonight because I think they want to pick on somebody, folks. They've taken it on the chin all year with a very, very difficult schedule. Almost an unprecedented schedule where their opponents have all made the MIAA playoffs. And again, let me introduce to you again Bella Jezik, a 5th grader from the Campbell School, who will sing the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by 5th grader Bella Jezik.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Wonderful. That's a wonderful job, Bella. And it gets these kids excited to play. Now this is for Coach Rivers. Coach, if you guys win this game, Bella comes back. That was awesome. So the teams are now getting ready and going through the respective final instructions by their coaches. And Dracut will be receiving. Back for Dracut. Receiving the kick will be number 31, David Choate, and number 10, Mike Lavassa. Kicking off for Medford will be number 42, Lath Nasar. Again, folks, both teams come into this game with an 0-6 record. So again, someone is going to leave happy tonight, and we're just we're hoping it's our middies, as they've played hard all season against a mountain of tremendous opponents. The kick comes down to about the 15-yard line. Lavassa picks it up, coming across the 20. Oh, breaks it to the 30-yard line. Lavassa had an opening, was just tripped up. It looks like he had an opportunity.
Lavassa on the return.
So let's set the Dracut offense for you.
About the 30-yard line, Dracut will take over.
Again, quarterbacking for Dracut is number 12, Thomas Crowley. And we'll look at see who coach starts tonight as far as his specialty group, his skill people.
Go, Cats, go!
So here they come. Okay, trips right. Crowley is in pistol. Coming in motion is 31. It's 31 David Choate, and a completed pass is to number 7,
Complete to number
Ty
7,
Mayo.
Ty Mayo.
Ty made a nice grab and moved the ball out for an 8-yard gain.
It'll be 2nd and 2.
So 2nd and 2 for Dracut at their own 38-yard line. Nice opening play for Dracut. They're in a 2nd and short, which opens their whole playbook up. Again, now they move trips over to the left side with Lavassa split left. Back to pass, fires out to the right to a screen. Complete for a first down. Lavassa fighting over the 45 to the 46 to the 48-yard line. And a first down for Dracut.
Pass complete. So Lavassa moves the pile. Enough for a Dracut. First down.
Crowley to Lavassa. Crowley's 2 for 2. And now we have the ball at midfield. Dracut comes to the line. Crowley looking for the play. Gets it. He's in pistol. Snap to Crowley. Crowley keeps it and is spun down for about a 6-yard loss.
Crowley on the keeper. Taken down on the backfield. It'll bring up 2nd down for the Middies.
He was taken down by number 31, Anthony DiRenzo, one of the Mustang captains. Draken looking for their formation, looking for their play. Crowley gets it. Looks in. Twin wide receivers each side. Snap, hand the ball off inside. Got most of that yardage back on the carry. Trying to
Number
see
31, David Choate.
it's number 31, David Choate.
Gain of about 5.
So we have a gain of about 5, so
Third
we
and 10.
have a 3rd and 10, 10 and a half, 11 on the play. I think Drake could be in 4-down territory here, folks. They're at the 50. The wind is blowing in their face. So let's see. Snap to Crowley, looking downfield. Blitz, fires downfield, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 7, Ty Maho.
Crowley's pass. Downfield incomplete.
So Dracut will punt.
Intended for Malo.
Crowley recognized the blitz and got rid of it. It just couldn't complete it. It was a very good read and recognition by Crowley. Dracut is in their punt formation. Snap's good. Punt's away. And the punt is rolling. And Medford will have the ball at their own 14-yard line. The punt was by number 17, Jacob Enright.
Down at the 13. Medford will take over 1st and 10.
That was a 39-yard punt by Enright, which is actually puts Medford deep in its own territory. So Medford comes out. Quarterbacking for Medford is number 8, Ben Antone. Excuse me, that was Antone in shotgun. In motion, snap, and we have a whistle for illegal motion. Illegal procedure on Medford, which backs them up to their own 8-yard line.
That'll back them up.
Antone's in shotgun, also with number 31, Lorenzo. Lorenzo was to his right. Twin receivers right and left. Back to passes. Antone out to the right is complete. To number 9, Miles Oliver. And Oliver gets a great run on that play, and it brings the ball out to about the 36-yard line.
For a Medford first down.
That's for a 29-yard gain, folks. Antone's still in shotgun. Number 2, Moore to his left. A jet sweep fake. Inside handoff to Moore, number 2. Moore goes over the right and is spun down, not until for an 11-yard gain, but he is spun down in the tackle by number 25, Captain Kyle Maxwell.
On the right side, enough for a first down.
11-yard gain for a first down. Medford now first and 10 at their own 47. They've had 2 plays of 29 and 11, so that's why they made it all the way to midfield. Antone in shotgun. Takes it up, hands the ball to number Lorenzo, to number 31, and number 31 gets about a 5-yard gain down to the Drake at 48-yard line.
Number 31. Taken down by number 2, Justin Gauthier.
Lorenzo with the
Bring up second down.
Lorenzo with a 6-yard gain, 5.5, 6-yard gain. So Medford is making steady progress. Drake is looking at a mirror image of itself. They're looking at the same type of offense they see every day in practice. Shotgun double slot. Antone in shotgun. I'll come across them. Oh, the ball is fumbled and recovered by Antone. It looks like they were trying to set up. They were either going to fake it coming across to number 4.
Offense jumps on it. Want to bring up a third
Abdi
and 9
Jama.
for Medford.
Or fake it and go downfield because number 9 was running a dead sprint down the field. But they were also looking to set up the jet, called the jet sweep, where the player comes in motion with speed. And you see that, folks, usually in the Patriot game, either Edelman gets a couple of those a game or Amendola does. So this is not something that we haven't seen before. And with this type of offense, now Medford comes out in a cluster formation. And it looks like what they're going to try to do, I was watching pregame, was the rolling left and tackle.
Drop back to pass and sacked in the backfield by number 21, Danny O'Donnell.
Number 8, Antone is sacked by
Going to
O'Donnell.
bring up a 4th and long for Medford.
So Drake has a good defensive stand on that series, and now Medford's he's going to punt it away to Drake. Back for Drake is number 7, Ty Mahalo. Punt this away. Ball bounces. Maho picks it up. Avoids the first tackler. Comes up to shoot. 50, 40, 30, and 20, and taken out of bounds at the Medford 20-yard line.
Malo all the way down.
Malo is tackled by number 21,
Drake will take over inside the red zone.
Josh
First and 10.
Fedois. What a wonderful return. As soon as Malo cleared that first wave of Medford defenders, he had an open space coming downfield and picked up speed, shot through the gap, and got all the way down to the Medford 17-yard line where Drake has it in play. Crowley and pistol. Showed in motion. Crowley back to pass, and we have a whistle blow. A timeout. The timeout was called by Medford. Looks like they got a formation they weren't prepared for. That's a timeout on Medford, and they have 4 left.
Timeout on the field.
So let's see what Drake does. Let's see what Drake comes back with. Folks, it's a cool 55 degrees out here in Draco with a steady wind. Crowley in shotgun. Takes a snap, looks downfield, plenty of time. Fires, complete to number 10.
Crowley's pass complete to number 10, Michael Lavassa.
Michael Lavassa for a first down or first and goal at the Medford 5-yard line. Drake gets up to the ball.
Inside the 5. But enough for a Drake first down, first and goal.
Crowley in shotgun. Looks over to his right. Fires and the ball is knocked down. Incomplete pass.
Crowley's pass incomplete.
So we have 5 minutes left in the first quarter as Drake has the ball deep in Medford's territory. After that wonderful punt return by number 7, Ty Maho. Hey, Drake comes in with almost looks like what is for them a power set, where they have Crowley, number 1 Burgoyne, and number 31 Choate in the backfield. Now Choate moves to the left to Crowley. Snap, hands off to Burgoyne, going over the right side, drives, and he's in for the touchdown. A touchdown.
Number 1.
Touchdown by number 1, Zach Burgoyne. With 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter, Drake High Middies 6 and the Medford Mustangs 0. Drake lines up for the extra point. And Medford calls for a timeout, which is their second one of the first quarter used. So the extra point is Dimitri Vieira with Crowley holding. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is good. As we come upfield with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter, and Drake High School leads the Medford Mustangs 7-0.
57 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The score: Drake 7, Medford 0.
Wow, that's gonna feel good. That has to feel good. Getting a lead. That was beautiful. Whoa. Thank you. That was a nice exchange for Drake. They after a few nice plays by Medford, they stiffened up, sacked the quarterback, got the ball on a punt, and Maho made the big run down to the 15, and Drake's offense took over from there as Burgoyne banged it in from the 5-yard line. Kicking off for Drake, it is number 2, Justin Gauthier. Gauthier approaches the ball, and it's a squib onside kick, and Drake has recovered the ball.
Squib kick, ball is out.
What a gutsy play called by Coach Rivers. Drake recovers. I'm not seeing who's coming up with the ball at the bottom of that pile.
On the squib kick by number 2, Justin Gauthier.
It looks like to me Maho recovered that ball.
In Medford territory.
Justin Gauthier with a nice squib. Drake takes over the ball, 1st and 10 on Medford's 36-yard line. Now it's time for Drake to push the envelope and bring this ball into the end zone and play with a lead. So Crowley's in shotgun. We're going to his right, Choate to his left. Looks like too many men in the field for Dracut. A little excited with the turn of events. So Crowley comes in shotgun. He's got Cho to his left and Burgoyne to his right. Snap to Crowley, back to pass, looking downfield, scrambles, goes off to his right, backs up, fires the ball downfield and out of bounds. Actually threw it to the band. Nice way to
Crowley on the scramble.
Nice way to get rid of that.
Incomplete.
Crowley kept his poise under extreme pressure. So now we have a 2nd down and 15 from the Medford 41-yard line. Crowley comes in, Choate behind him, Crowley and pistol. Snap to Crowley looking downfield. Passes out to the right.
Crowley pass complete to Odiana.
Pass was complete to number 6, Michael Odiana. Medford saying there's a fumble and they recovered, and yes, the referees
Medford will take over.
The referees have given the ball to Medford on a fumble recovery. So Medford dodging a bullet gets a 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Antone takes the snap on a jet sweep, handing to number 2, Corey Moore, and Moore gets a nice gain out to the 48-yard line of about 7 yards, 6 or 7 yards.
Tackled by a handful of Middy's tacklers. 2nd down.
2nd down, Medford on their own 48. The play gets sent in from the sideline. Antone's in shotgun with trips right, twins left. He's all by himself in the backfield, coming across. The ball is handed off to number 7.
Handoff to number 7.
Number 7, Rafael Rodriguez. Rodriguez is stopped for a 5-yard loss.
Number 55.
Tackle made on a wonderful hit by linebacker number 55, Zach Moran. So now Medford has a 3rd and 8 on their own 45-yard line after another nice defensive play by Dracut. Antone is in shotgun. Back to pass. Scrambling out, throws the ball to it. Number 2, incomplete to number 2, Corey Moore.
Pass to number 2, incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, come on. This was some extracurricular activity after that play. Let's try to just see what the referees, he's spotting the
Personal foul for a late hit.
personal foul on Dracut
They'll give Medford a
for a
first
late
down.
hit. Medford gets a 1st down at the Dracut 40-yard line. Boy, that was a tough one to take, folks, because Dracut had already stopped them. They were going to get the ball back, and they're a little excited here. So Antone is in shotgun with twin receivers. Fake handoff to Rodriguez, fires down the middle of the field, wide open is number 2, Corey Moore, and Moore goes in for the touchdown.
Number 8, Ben Antoine, complete.
That was
Number 2, Corey Moore.
That was a nice play call by the Medford coaches if you remember the 2 plays before that, they ran that same jet sweep across, and Dracut came up and attacked. So now they played him for that. They send the end streaking, or the slot man streaking down the field, and they hit him for a 40-yard touchdown. The score now in the 1st quarter with 3:24 remaining is Dracut 7, Medford 6, pending this extra point attempt. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is no good. So Dracut the extra point it is good, folks. That's my bad call by me.
24 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter.
So the score with 3 minutes and 24 seconds left in the 1st quarter, Dracut 7 and Medford 7. Boy, that was an odd-looking extra point attempt. As soon as it left the foot, I just assumed it was missing to the left as it came off the foot low and kind of curvy. So let's see what Dracut can do on this kickoff return. The first kickoff return, Lavassa brought it all the way up to the 30 and was one step from really breaking it for a major gain. So we'll see. Looks like Medford was susceptible on their special teams to returns tonight, as Maho brought one back for almost, I'm saying over 60 yards. So kicking off for Medford, who just made the extra point of number 42, Lath Nassar. Nassar approaches the ball, squibs it down. They'll be picked up by Lavasser. Lavasser takes it to his right, gets a hole, and there it is, folks. At the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Lavasser! Lavasser takes the kickoff 75 yards, 70 yards for a touchdown. As I said, folks, the Medford special teams coverage looks suspect to me from my vantage point. And Drake just has had the two major plays in the football game over these last over the punt and this kickoff. So Drake now surrendering the lead, takes the lead back with 3:11 to go in the first quarter at 13-7, pending the extra point by number 9, Dimitri Vieira. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is blocked, and the kick is no good.
The extra point attempt is blocked.
So the score coming upfield with 3:11 left in the first quarter is Drake at 13 and Medford 7.
13, Medford 7.
Kicking off for Drake, it will be number 2, Justin Gauthier. And if you folks recall, again in this same action-packed first quarter, Drake they had a squib right down the center of the field, and which they recovered. And so Drake has been capitalizing on Medford's special team issues the whole first quarter. So we'll see what happens here. So Gauthier set the kick, checks to his right, checks to his left, approaches the ball, and he does the same thing, squibs it to the middle of the field, and this time is taken by number 56 of the Medford Mustangs, and that would be taken by Matt Sullivan. Matt Sullivan, number 56, was a linebacker, picked it up nicely.
Number 56, Matt Sullivan.
And he brought it up to the 36-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10.
Medford would take over.
Medford at their own 36-yard line.
On the 36.
So Medford comes out in their customary spread offense with Antone behind in shotgun behind center. In motion, it was number 4, Jama, and the ball was given to number 21. Number 21, Josh Doyce. And there's a flag on the play being marched off against Draken.
Face mask on the defense.
Personal foul, face mask on Draken. You're going to stop walking down there. There we go.
And a Medford first down.
So Medford's first down at the Drake at 47. After that play, so now in the backfield, Medford is number 21, Doyce, next to Antone, in the customary in their spread, but really they're keeping a wing in number 31. Rizzo hands the ball inside to the Voice, and he is met by a host of middle tacklers,
Run up the middle, stop for a short loss.
led by number 57.
Gang of midi tacklers.
Excuse me, number 55, Zach Moran. So it's 2nd and 10 for Medford. Antone in shotgun. Pitch is to 31. Pitch is to number 31, Anthony DiRenzo.
Run by number 31. Anthony
DiRenzo,
DiRenzo.
captain, gets the ball for an 11-yard gain and gets her first down. Now Medford is now again driving right now, and it's 1st and 10
36.
from the Drake at 36. They went from their own 36 to the Drake at 36, which is 28 yards for 2 series. Anton in shotgun. DiRenzo to his left. Trips to his left also. Snap. Hands the ball to the right to DiRenzo, and he gets taken down by the Drake at defensive line for a gain of maybe a yard. For maybe a yard gain.
Stopped at the line for no gain.
So no, we have a 2nd down, and I would say 10 for 2nd and 10 for Medford with the same formation when they got Trips left, DiRenzo to his left, and Antone in shotgun. Snap, handoff to DiRenzo over the right side, and he is taken down at the Drake at 29-yard line for a pickup of about 7 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 3.
DiRenzo, the ball carrier.
It looks like Medford likes to overload one side and put Trips to one side and run back to the left. Now they had a cluster formation early in the game, and by a cluster formation, folks, I mean there are three receivers in the general vicinity of each other, in almost like a cluster. One in the line, 2 behind the one on the line. So here they come out in the Trips formation. DiRenzo to his left, and he's been typically carrying the ball over to the right side. So here's the snap. And there's a quarterback keeper by Anton, and he has been stopped by the front of the Drake line, coming to a 4th down. So now we have a 4th down and 2 at the 28-yard line of Drake. So I'm sure they'll go for it. And so now we have a timeout on, I believe, timeout on Drake.
That'll bring us to the end of the first
No,
quarter.
we have the end of the
Your
quarter.
score after 1. Your Drake at Minis 13.
The score after one
Medford,
period is
7.
Drake at 13 and Medford 7. We're looking for a big defensive stand here by the Drake at High Middies. Very entertaining first quarter. We had one long punt return by Lavassa for a touchdown, another one by Mayo on a punt for about 70 yards. And so Drake has pumped in 2 scores over the play of their special teams. And they also had an onside kick recovery. So Drake has dominated in the special teams area, which is, folks, it's an underrated part of the game. It's a third of the game. You know, as you can hear when you hear them when you hear the pros talk, they say offense, defense, and special teams, because there's so many missing yards and forgotten plays that happen on special teams that can affect the outcome of the game. And tonight, right now, is a perfect example.
It'll be 4th and 2 for Medford
As Drake has both its scores basically on the backs of its special teams. Now Medford has a big kid, number 76 in the backfield. That's Gene Rodriguez. The snap is direct snap to number 56, and there is a penalty flag down. They were in almost like a reverse wishbone, and there's a flag on the play. It looks like that will be on Drake. 12 men in the field for Drake. That's the second time that's happened to them in this ball game. So that gives
Flag was on the defense.
that gives Medford a
first down.
Medford a first down from the Drake 23-yard line. And Medford looking to the bench for their play. Antone, their quarterback, DiRenzo to his left. In shotgun, twins right, twins left. No, slot. Twins left, slot right. Handoff by Anton. Fake. Goes around the left side, turning the corner, and he is driven out of bounds at the Dracut 5-yard line, where it will be a 1st and goal for Medford.
Anton on the carry to the left side.
That's the first time that Anton has really kept the ball
Inside the 5, enough for a
on
Medford
that
first
zone
down.
read look. The last time he kept it was in direct shotgun, going up the middle of the field with plenty of blockers. So now we have Medford with the 1st and goal at the Dracut 5-yard line, and Medford will be looking at their spread formation, as we've seen all night. Anton, and he's in shotgun. Snap, hands to Lorenzo over the left side, and he is stopped at the 4-yard line. So Dracut will have a second. So Medford will have a 2nd and goal from the Dracut 4-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and goal
We're in,
for
the,
Medford.
we're in the second quarter with 10 minutes and 25 seconds left. As Medford, here comes their beef unit. They're going to go into a reverse wishbone, folks. They put a linebacker, a tackle, and what else do they have in the backfield? This is their big team. Man number 21, Josh Bedoyce. Now, Drake had called the timeout because I think the coaches want to adjust to this. If I'm the Drake coaches here, I'd be slanting into power. But I'm not one of the Drake coaches. Well, yeah. Well, Drake wants to set their defense up. I would slant the power if I was the Drake high coach, to see if I can shoot some gaps, get those big boys on the ground before they can cause any damage. So here we go with the 2nd down at the 4-yard line. I'm going to call it, they're coming in a reverse bone with number 56, looks like the quarterback. And that young man is Matt Sullivan. Matt Sullivan, a quarterback, number 21. Josh DeVois to his right, and Sullivan takes it, runs to his left, and he pounds in for a touchdown.
Ball carried by number 56, Sullivan.
So with
For a Medford
With
touchdown.
10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second quarter, Medford has tied the game at 13, pending the extra point. Although last time, folks, I called it no good, probably jinxed them, and the ball crazily went through there. It started out, looks like 5 feet off the ground and stayed that way, but what do I know? So kicking for Medford, number 42, Laugh Nasser. He hit his other extra point, but he has been low with his kicks. I was watching him in pregame. Snap, ball down, kick is up, and it's in the crowd. It's in the line, and it's no good.
And it's blocked, no good.
I was watching before the game, and
your
he
score
did that
with
more
10
than he
minutes
put it
and
to the
4 seconds
uprights.
remaining in the second quarter.
So with 10 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second quarter,
13, Medford.
we're tied.
13.
We're all tied at 13. Well, they've had in the booth now is our roving cameraman. Why aren't you on the mic? Why aren't you on the? Oh, you were doing C. And the volleyball team did win, so good for them. So why didn't you bring your camera over? Bring a microphone over, and then you can stay in the booth and comment with me. Well, the boss is on the roof. That's. You think it's warm? I don't think it's warm. 55. The coldest. This is the coldest 55 degrees I've ever seen. So kicking off Medford again will be number 42, Nasser. And back deep for Dracut is number 10, Lavasser, and number 31, Choate. Now, Lavasser brought one back about 75 yards for a touchdown on the previous kick. And they pooched it. Dracut had recovered. That's probably a smart thing because they've been getting gashed all night.
Kick recovered.
Kick is recovered by number 15, Ryan Talbot.
Ryan Talbot.
Nice play, Ryan. Dracut was awake on that. I wouldn't kick it off to them.
And
Dracut's had almost 200 yards of offense on the returning punts and kicks. Oh, yeah. Good start at midfield. See, put a little drive together. Let's roll some first downs, get the defense some rest. So Dracut will come out probably with his Twins formation. See if I'm right. They're in pistol. They're in pistol with a tight end on the field. With Twins right. Back to Crowley. Crowley looking downfield. Moves a little to his right. Looks upfield. And is smacked down after a 2-yard gain
Crowley on the
Wait for the number.
Gain of about 2.
Playing number 36.
That'll be 2nd and 8 from
Max
midfield.
Peraza. Nice hit, Max. As Drake comes up to the line, getting the play from the sideline. They'll be slot left, pistol, Crowley and pistol. Snap to Crowley, hands the ball off. I'm waiting for the number to come, folks. The number 2 got there for almost an 8-yard gain.
Number 31, David Choate with the carry.
Excuse me, David Choate with the carry.
Gain of about 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Gain and 4. They've got it's almost, I would say it's 3rd and 3. Crowley in shotgun. Back to pass, moves to his left, fires downfield. Open is number 7, Ty Maho, and that pass was incomplete. A very difficult pass for Crowley. Couldn't set his feet, was moving away from his throwing arm, and try to set his feet and throw it up there. He had Malo open, but that was almost too difficult a play for a high school kid to make. Pro players have trouble moving away from their throwing arm and making that throw. So Draken is going to go 4th down. Crowley is his pistol. Back to pass. Fires up the right side, and it is incomplete. So Draken turns the ball over and downs.
Intended for number 25, Kyle.
So that pass was intended for number 25, Kyle Maxim. Medford takes over.
From the 46.
1st and 10 from their own 46. Whenever Medford gets in trouble here, what they seem to be doing is sending a boatload of people on a blitz. I think an inside screen might work for Drake next time if that be the case. Just might. Timeout on Drake. I think Drake had too many men on the field again, and they brought a kid off.
Timeout on the defense.
That's their first timeout of the half, I believe. They get 5, so I wouldn't worry about how many timeouts you have. So Medford comes out in their typical spread formation with Anton in shotgun. Looks like he's got trips to his right. Usually they move away from power when they do this. Let's see what they do here, folks. In motion, this will make it quad. There's a fake jet sweep. Anton goes over to his right, away from power, and they take it down. Drake can play that very well. I think they've already shown their hand. Whenever they put a bunch of people to the right, they always seem to go back the other way. Oh, Miami tried to fool the Patriots, and they weren't doing it. They had no way of doing that. It was. So now we're in. Again, we're in shotgun, trips right, and we'll see where they go with this one. Back to pass. Is Anton looking down the right side, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 7.
Down the middle. Incomplete.
Rafael Rodriguez. That's the second time they've opened the pattern like that up, and he was open. If the ball had gotten there, that was a touchdown for Medford. Drake needs to watch that a little carefully. That the corner needs to pick up deep 3rd on that side. So now Medford's it's in twins formation. Twins right and left. Anton in shotgun, back to pass, fires out the screen to number 13. Number 13, Carton Lewis. Carton is stopped after a gain of a few yards.
Pass complete.
And Medford looks like they're going into punt formation.
4th down for Medford.
So we have 4th down with 10 yards to go for Medford. Punt is away, and it's a short one. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. It's coming back to the line of scrimmage, and it's taken and down by Medford on the Drake 44-yard line. A punt of 11 yards.
44. Drake will take over.
Drake has great field position. They have the wind. It's time for them to get going. Drake has a 1st and 10 on its own 44-yard line. Drake come out in pistol. Crowley the quarterback. Slots right and left in pistol. Handoff is inside. It's number 31. David Choate. David made a nice run of 9 yards down to the Medford 48-yard line. So we have a 2nd and short. In the game right now for Drake is Zach Burgoyne. Drake twins right and left. Not twins, excuse me, they're slot right and left. Crowley and shotgun. Pass over to the right is deflected and incomplete. It was intended for Ty Mallow. It'll be 3rd down and then 2 for Drake. Drake in that same formation, slot right and left, pistol formation. Crowley with the snap, keeps it over the left side, has the 1st down, and taken out of bounds. Wait for the official to spot the ball.
The left side, good game to play, enough for a Drake 1st down.
Gain down to the Medford 37-yard line. Drake has a 1st and 10. Crowley made a nice call on that as he was in the backfield with Burgoyne on the zone read. Burgoyne was going to be ready to be stacked up by the Medford defensive line. Took it out of his belly and took off to the left. On the left with an option look. A pitch by Crowley is intercepted on the pitch by number 11, Dorenzo.
Number 31.
I think that counts as a fumble recovery, folks. On the interception, the pitcher's back. What a great play by Dorenzo. I have not seen Drake run an option all year. They ran an option on that play. Dorenzo played the pitch and actually intercepted the pitch, even though it was a fumble recovery, and brought it back the other way, all the way to the Drake 18-yard line, where Medford has the ball with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Medford comes out on offense. They have trips left. Antone in shotgun. Snap to Antone. The ball is given to number 21. For Joyce for a small 2-yard gain in the play, so it'll be 2nd and 8 for Medford at the Drake 15-yard line. I think this is 4-down territory for Medford, folks, as I don't believe they'll be attempting any type of field goal here. Their kicker is they kick the ball low all night. So let's see the play coming in. They got trips to the left. Goes to Antone's right. They have off wide, number 8. And number 9, Rodriguez. Medford looking for and they call timeout. Looks like they were confused on that play. They have 5 timeouts to play with. I think we're down. I think they've already just used 2. They've got plenty of timeouts to use under MIAA rules. So, control folks with a break in the action with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 1st half. The score is tied at 13, and Medford is threatening with the ball with the 2nd and 8 on Drake's 15-yard line. How did Medford get down here? This young man, Anthony Dorenzo, basically stepped in the way of an option pitch, took it all the way down to the 20-yard line where he was caught from behind by Crowley. But having said that, Medford has the ball, 2nd down and 8 on the Drake at 15. Anton in shotgun. Twins receivers right and left, twin slots, actually trips to the left. And the ball is faked in a jet sweep, and Anton gets past the first line of Drake at defenders, goes in for the touchdown.
Number 8, Ben Anton on the keeper. Runs it in for a Medford touchdown.
So the score, with 5 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half, is Medford right now with a 19-13 lead over Drake, pending the extra point by number 40. Oh, they're not going to be going for the extra. They're not going to kick the point. They're going to go for 2. And out comes their power formation with number 56, Matt Sullivan in the backfield, number 66, Patrick Bienami, and the Mr. Sullivan going wide left, driving for the goal line, and he's in.
2-point conversion attempt.
And the 2-point conversion is good.
And it's good.
So the score coming upfield
And your
with
score with
5 minutes and 21 seconds to
remaining
go
in the second quarter.
in the first half.
Drake 13. Medford.
Medford 21 and Drake at 13. So folks, this is big game night here, big play night here at Drake at Beaudry Field. Has been big plays for both teams. Long runs, passes, kick returns, punt returns, you name it, we've had it here. Turnovers. Right now we're in an exciting game, an exciting competitive game with the one score difference between these two teams. So kicking off for Medford will be number 42, Lath Nasser. Ball is kicked onside. It looks like Drake has recovered. Medford did have the ball. I'm not sure that the ball went 10 yards before it was hit by Medford. Drake has recovered the ball, and I think maybe the officials are huddling up because I don't think that went far enough. I don't see a penalty flag on the field, but the ball has to travel 10 yards. The ball has to travel 10 yards before it can be recovered by the kicking team. Timeout on the official. The ball for Drake will be placed at the 49-yard line, where it was touched by the Medford, by one of the Medford kickoff team members. So which means that the referees had it. As soon as they touched it, Drake was getting the ball there as we speak. So now Drake's ball at Medford's 49-yard line. Out comes the offense.
On the illegal touch, Drake will take over 1st and 10 from the 49.
Levasseur was at quarterback. Gonna switch, trips left. Levasseur up the middle. And pulls off a 22-yard run. And he's grabbed his leg. Oh boy. And there's a timeout. Somebody on Drake is hurt. I can't tell the numbers, folks. As the Drake trainers come out of the field and the coaches bring their players to the sideline. Never like to see a young man on the field like that, so we're just with best thoughts and hope that he's okay. Hopefully it's a cramp or something along those lines. That was a 22-yard scamper by Levasseur. Like he was shot out of a cannon. Faked the ball. Faked the ball to number 1, Burgoyne. And then shot up the middle. Not sure who's down, folks. This Coach always comes and checks out the situation with the train. As the coaches of both teams go over strategy for the next play. Appears to be number 25, Kyle Maxim, as Kyle went downfield to block for his teammate, Lavassa. Looks like he can put a little weight on it, so hopefully after a little break he'll be okay. Thoughts are with Kyle now. As he gets help to the bench. Drake comes out in his offense. Lavasser's a quarterback. We have trips left for Drake at Lavasser. Keeps again up the middle, and he's going to walk in for a Drake touchdown. Lavasser has 2 carries for 49 yards on that drive.
The keeper runs it in for a 28-yard touchdown.
Lavasser goes for a 28-yard Drake touchdown. As Drake lines up for the extra point, they'd probably be going for 2 here, as they're down by 2. Nope, it looks like they're going to kick the point. Drake needs to count their people and get whoever they're going to have out there. Vieira set for the kick. Snap, ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. So back up field with 5 minutes and 1 second left in the first half is the Medford Mustangs 21, the Drake High Middies 19.
Quarter. Drake at 19, Medford 21.
Folks, we have a very competitive game with both two equally matched teams. Drake could use a nice defensive stand here, ladies and gentlemen, and get the ball back. It seems like they discovered something, a little bit of a running game here. Boy, Mike Lavasser, he's a concern. He gets ahead of steam up, and he's shot out of a cannon. I mean, he was 5 yards into the secondary with nobody around him on that touchdown run, and just kind of walked into the end zone. I was speaking before the game with Zach Lackman. Zach is not playing tonight. He has an injury, and I asked him, well, who's the Gronk on your team? And he says Lavasser. And there you go, Drake and High's Gronk, Mike Lavasser. Gauthier set the kick, approaches the ball, and it's another squib kick, and the ball is loose, and it looks like, well, we'll see.
Squib kick, ball is loose.
Drake and players are pointing their way. We'll see if they stand around and they start peeling the kids off the pile.
And on the bottom of the pile.
And Drake has recovery.
First and 10.
The ball was recovered. It looks like by number 26, Tim Morris. So, Drake has the ball back, and they have the ball back on the Medford 36-yard line. Lavasser still in a quarterback with Gauthier at running back in shotgun with the zone read look with Twins left. Ball snap. Lavasser keeps it and kind of rolls forward for about a 7-yard gain or a 6-yard gain down to the 31-yard line. Drake has found something here, folks. So Drake runs the same formation. Well, nope, they're running Twins right and left. Twin slot. Lavasser in shotgun, takes the snap, keeps it, and drags a host of Medford defenders for a 5-yard gain.
Enough for a Drake at first down.
So we have enough for a Drake at first down. We have Twins right and left, twin slots right and left. Lavasser takes the handoff, hands the ball to Gauthier this time. Gauthier goes over to his left and is taken down is down for another 5-yard gain to the 20-yard line. I think Medford had enough of Lavasser shoving it right down their throats. Every time he keeps the ball, Drake comes out in twin right and twin left formation. Gauthier offset left. Lavasser calling signals, looks over and a whistle blows.
Flag on the play. Ball start on the offense.
Flag on the play, illegal procedure on Drake. That'll move him back 5 yards. So now we have a second and 10 and a half, second and 11. From the 25-yard line. Lavasser calling signals, snap. Hands the ball to Gauthier, and Gauthier gets the ball down. Getting down to the 25-yard line, and they're calling him down at that point. Gauthier is injured. Another midi player down. Coming back into the game is number 12, Crowley. Hopefully Gauthier is okay as the trainer attends to him. Now he's sitting up. I think he wants to get up. Coach River is attending to his player. So just hoping for the young man. I noticed the Drake players are actually looking at their fallen teammate. I don't know, when I was back in the days when I was playing, it shouldn't go back that far, but it's going to be a little ways. If someone got hurt in the field, we always looked away because the superstition we had was you were the next guy. And then when he came to the bench, then you found out what was going on. So, but times have changed. So Drake, as the Drake trainers attend to Gauthier, we're just hoping for the best here right now, folks. Get Gauthier up. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's able to put some weight on it. And he's walking off on his own power. Well, that's good to see, folks. As the trainers, of course, displayed caution with the young man and made sure, but by the time they let him get up and try to walk, that he was capable of walking. Okay, we have back into the game as we have number 12, Crowley, in pistol with Choate behind him. Crowley is back to pass. Looks like an inside screen. Complete to number 31, Choate, and Choate jumps his way down
Number 31, David Choate.
to the 16-yard line, in which we'll have a 4th down and 1. We have 2 minutes, and now the clock is. We have 2 minutes and 51 seconds, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. So a 4th and 2 for Drake. Back in the game is Lavasser. Lavasser's calling signals. Down to Lavasser, and he brings it straight up the middle. And he drives, and it looks like, I'm looking for the spot of the line judge. It looks like maybe he has the first down. And he has the first down.
Enough for a Drake first down.
So now we have Drake at the Medford's 15-yard line, down 21 to 19, down by 2 points with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. And out comes Crowley. And it looks like Crowley will be going into pistol formation with Choate behind him. Crowley takes the snap, is back to pass. Goes over, looks to his left, looks downfield, and throws the ball out of play. I believe he was outside the tackle box, so it's incomplete. So we have 2 minutes left in the first half with the score 21-19 and a 2nd and 10 for Drake as the clock has stopped in that incomplete pass. Crowley made a nice play, not taking the sack in that situation. And as Crowley goes into pistol, snap, looking downfield, fires out to the right, complete to Lavasser. Lavasser is tackled at the 5-yard line. So we have a third down and 1 from the 6-yard line.
It'll be a 3rd and 1 for Drake.
So Drake again with 1 minute and 39 seconds. Lavasser's in pistol, takes a snap, goes straight ahead, and fights his way in for the touchdown. Lavasser with the keeper and a touchdown. So Drake now is leading 25-21, and I believe they're going to be going for 2 here, folks. And folks, stay with us at halftime as they will be entertained quite well by the Drake Midi Marching Band. Lavasser, quarterback, hands the ball off to number 31, Choate, and he is, let's see what we have here. Well, I'm looking for the line judge. Is he in? And they're saying no, he's not in. The points are no good. So coming back upfield with a minute 28 seconds left in the first half, the score, Drake at 25, Medford 21.
25. Medford 21.
What a great game we have going for you tonight, folks. This shows how difficult Drake's schedule has been, folks. With sometimes with the teams they've been playing that are all in the playoffs, it just shows that Drake can play some good football, which they have tonight. And now the special team coaches are putting their guys together, making sure they all get downfield, and they all have enough people too. And there's usually one person assigned to do that. It's usually the kicker. It's usually the kicker on the whoever is kicking on the punt, either or the kickoff, or the deep safety on the receiving. So number 2 for Medford, which is number 2 is Corey Moore, should be counting up his guys to make sure they got enough. Every time Burgoyne is kicked off, he squibbed the kick in the middle. Drake gets recovered twice tonight, which has had huge consequences in this game. So here we go again. See what happens this time. Boy, he kicks the ball off on the ground, down to number 2, Moore. Moore goes to his right, and he's hemmed in, and he's tackled at his own 25-yard line. Tackled by number 2, Gauthier.
Tackle made by number 24, Nick Carter.
Tackled by number 2, Gauthier, and
Medford will take over first and 10.
number 24, Nick Carter. So Medford has the ball 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line with a minute and 21 seconds left in the first half. Drake, it looks like they're going to be playing a cover 4, which is 4 deep. With a quarter of the field, with the 2 safeties deep and 2 corners. 3 rush, 4 underneath. Maybe 4 rush. It could be 5. But I think they're going to be playing a 4 deep cover. In motion, ball's on the ground. And covered by Moore, almost a huge turnover from Medford. with 1 minute and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Draken should be using his timeouts here, as the clock is still running. Now Medford's in one of their power formations. They expect to run here. Hand the ball to number 31, Lorenzo, who made that great play. And he's taken down by a host of Draken tacklers. So we have 33 seconds left in the first half, and we have a timeout on Draken, which now is good that they're using their timeouts now, because they have an opportunity to stop them one more time, call timeout, at least make them punt. Medford's been very suspect on their punt coverage and kickoff coverage, because they could turn into another score. So we have 3rd and 17 to go for Medford. Draken wants to get whoever has the ball on the ground quickly. Get them on the ground quickly, call timeout, and make them punt. Antone in shotgun. Snap to Antone, looking downfield. When they got it, they throw a short screen, and that is taken down quickly by Draken, and a quick timeout. And so timeout Draken. Now we have a 4th down. 4th and long at Medford. 20 seconds left in the first half. So if Medford punts the ball away, Draken has an opportunity to return it, and then when the clock will stop on change of possession, and they'll have maybe one play to either try to kick a field goal or try to go for the end zone. Just Draken has to stay off that punter. We'll see if they have a pump block on now. Probably not, but they've returned the ball all night. Great. So back to punt is Medford. Snap. And I think it was partially blocked. And the ball is stopped. At the 48 with 11 seconds left. Draken has time for 2 plays. They can throw one in the middle of the field, call a timeout, and see if they can, well, the clock also stops in high school football on a first down, where you throw the ball down the middle, you get your first down, and then you can get to the end zone. I think we'll see the arm strength of Mr. Crawley here. Crowley's in pistol. Crowley goes back, fires deep down the middle, and it's dropped.
Crowley's pass. Incomplete.
So Crowley's pass was incomplete. It was dropped in the secondary by number. It was dropped by number 3, Aaron Seeley. Oh, a Medford captain, by the way, folks. So Crowley gets the play. They've got trips to the right. They got Odiana to the left, all by his lonesome. Pass, ball is thrown deep, and it is incomplete, and the half is over. And the score at the end of the first half is the Drake Middies 25, Medford 21. And ladies and gentlemen,
your Drake Middies 25.
So for your entertainment will be the Drake High School Marching Band. And I'll be back in the start of the third quarter. Thank you, folks. Well, welcome back, folks, to the start of the second half and the start of the third quarter of this battle of high school football between the Dracut High Middies and the Mustangs of Medford High School. Dracut is coming from a halftime lead of 25-21, where they scored 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. They have squibbed onside kicks every time, and they've already recovered 2. So, and Medford's obviously playing them for that. Medford has 5 and 10 people within 15 yards of the front line on the 50-yard line. So we'll see. Back to kick for Dracut is number 2, Justin Gauthier. Gauthier has kicked a tricky ball. There he goes. Oh, he punches it to the right. It's on the ground. And Dracut covers the kick and knocked out of bounds from Medford, number 2, Corey Moore. And was tackled by the left side of the Dracut kick coverage team. So the ball is at the 29-yard line, and on the 30, with a 1st and 10. So let's see what what they can do for the third quarter. Again, Medford comes out in spread offense with Antone at quarterback, and he's in shotgun. They have a power formation to the left of him, and he hands the ball off to 31 Dorenzo. Dorenzo goes I'm looking for the spot for a 2-yard gain, and tackled by a host of Dracut tacklers. So it will be a 2nd down and 8 from their own 32-yard line. Again, both these teams are very similar offensively. Antone, they do not huddle. Antone is in shotgun with a power set with stacked running backs to his left, and he has the ball, and he is cutting up to the left, and he goes for a 1st down, and he is down at his own 44-yard line with a nice pickup of about 8 yards. So Medford has a 1st and 10 on their own 44-yard line. Coming to the game is number 2, Corey Moore. So in the backfield is Dorenzo and Moore as the Medford Mustangs look to the sideline for the play from their coaching staff. Antone comes under center in shotgun. Moore to his right. Collins signals, puts his foot down, snap, and the hands of number 2 Moore up the middle for a 13-yard gain at the Dracut territory and down at the 44-yard line of Dracut. Not huddling. The play's being sent into the sideline. Antone's in the backfield with Moore and Dorenzo. Number 4, Jama switches sides, leaving number 13, Lewis, as the only receiver on the left side. Antone calling signals basically with a trips formation, almost a quads if you will. Quads would be 4 men on the right side of the quarterback, what I mean, folks. And the handoff is to number 2, Corey Moore, who's stopped for no gain.
Up the middle. Stopped at the line.
And he's stopped by number 66. Tyler Burgoyne. Tyler looks like that typical nose tackle, made a nice play and stuffed the run. So Medford looking to their coach for their signals. Looks like they'll have with Dorenzo to the right of Antone, a trips formation right, dual to the left. Snap. Antone back to pass. He's flushed out, and he throws to number 2 Moore for a completion of 12 yards for a 1st down to the Dracut 32. I've been kind of waiting for that play, folks. I was watching it through when Medford was warming up. I was watching them do that play where they would roll the quarterback to his throwing side, where he would hit receivers on that side. And they usually ran it out of a cluster. They didn't run it out of a cluster that time, but so they have their spread set. Dorenzo as a wing, Moore to the left of Antone, 2 receivers left, 1 right, and the handoff inside to Antone keeps it, and he is taken down Let me get the number, folks. Almost.
Hands up on the keeper.
He's taken down by number 25. Well, Kyle Maxon. Good to see Kyle back in the game as he was hurt earlier. Walking a little gingerly out there, but he's looks like he's playing through something at this point. Okay, formation's called. Anton looking to his coaches, looks a little confused. So they have 3 to the left, 2 to the right, more to the left, offset lefts of Anton, as in a spread formation. And there's movement in the line.
Flag on the play.
Could be number 72 of Medford. Looks like he picked up out of his stance, but Drake may have gone first. I'm not sure. That would be Jeremy Boina. And the rest are trying to straighten out what's going on out there. It may be Drake who encroached in the neutral zone, but we'll see what the referee has to say. And we have too many men in the field, actually, for Medford. So now we come into the with a 5-yard penalty. So it's a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 7 from the 28-yard line. Anton is in shotgun with more to his left. Derizzo on a wing. Snap. Inside handoff to Moore. He goes over the right side and he's free into the secondary. And he turns the corner and he goes driven out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Moore with a 14-yard gain for a 1st down at the Drake at 12. Another Medford 1st down. As Medford has driven the ball down the field with some steady progress, 1 pass during the whole drive, and we have with either Anton or Moore, even Lorenzo running the ball here. Now they look a little. Moore puts his hands up like he doesn't understand. So in the offset, we have Moore to the left, Anton to the right as in shotgun. Foot comes down, snap. Handoffs to Moore over the right, and he is hit. And he was buckled back. Folks, I'd like to give you the name of that Drake defender, but at this time of night, it's very difficult to see the numbers. So just take my word for it that I heard the hit up here, and it was a great hit by a Drake defender. So now we have a 2nd down and 9 from the 11-yard line. Looks like Medford's coming out with a wing formation right, slot left. Anton in shotgun. Lorenzo to his left. Fake the jet sweep, handoff to Lorenzo up the middle, and he stretches out for a 7-yard gain down to the 5-yard line. It'd be a 3rd and short for Medford, 3rd and 3. Anthony Derizzo, very tough inside runner. So now here comes the jumbo unit for the Mustangs. Drake has seen this formation all game, and what they'll do is they'll snap it to number 56, Sullivan, who will either run it off tackle or he'll sweep around end. Sullivan, and he comes off tackle, and he is in for the touchdown.
Run by number 56, Matt.
And Medford takes the lead 27-25. Medford, with 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, it's Medford 27, Drake at 25, pending the extra point, and now they're going to go for 2 with the same formation. And the thing here, folks, is Medford kept the ball for like a sustained drive for 5-6 minutes. Snap to Sullivan, he's going right, and it looks like he's going down. And the whistle blows, the progress is, so that is no good. Because if the teams come upfield, the score with 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in this 3rd quarter is the Medford Mustangs 27 and Drake High School Middies 25. I think we're going to have, this could come down, folks, to who has the ball last wins the game. Now Drake has been potent on their, very potent on their return game from both a kick And from a punting standpoint, I look for Medford to try to squib the ball because they don't want to get the ball back to Levasseur, who actually took one about 75 yards for a touchdown. Don't have the stats in front of me, folks, because need an assistant for that. Gary, you listen to me up in the truck? That would be great. And so now Drake comes out in their kick return team. Medford, I don't think, wants to deal with him. You may see a squib kick. I think Drake is playing for that because it looks like everybody's going to be coming up close to the 50-yard line. Back for Drake, it will be number 31, David Choate, and the steamroller tonight, the Gronk, the Drake at Gronk, number 10, Mike Levasseur. Mike Levasseur has probably been the most physical player on the field for both teams. So here we go. Set to kick off for Medford is number 42, Lath Nasser. And Lath just puts the ball on the ground, and it's recovered by the front line of the Drake High School. Now, if you do that, you're not giving up a long kick return, but what you're giving is, if you can't cover a kick, you're giving 40 yards in field location. Folks, I'm watching number 3 of Medford. His name is Aaron Seeley, and he's one of their captains. He's a wide receiver defensive back. He's a senior, and something was not right with him, and he's signaling to the referees for a flag by that flag motion, which we see on Sundays for every wide receiver in the NFL. Now, I would flag that if I was an official. They don't need that, and it's just something that the kids are getting from the pros that isn't really good. Well, here we come out. Crowley in shotgun. Up the middle with a pass, and that is incomplete.
Crowley pass. Incomplete. And number 7.
Crowley's pass was intended for number 7, Ty Mallow. So now we have a 2nd down and 10 for Drake on their own 45-yard line, which is excellent field position. It opens the whole playbook up. Crowley in shotgun. Snap. Hands the ball. Number 31, David Choate, and he is roughly tackled by number 56. Number 56, Matt Sullivan. Matt's had a say on offense. He's been running 2-point conversions. But Matt did a WWE, it's like a body slam with the referee with the white hat standing right there. To me, I would have flagged that. Screen pass is set up to the right, and it's complete and taken down for a 5-yard gain, but now it's 4th down and 10 for Drake. And that pass was complete to David Choate for a short gain. And that gain is a 5-yard gain, and it's 4th down and 10 for Drake at their own 45-yard line. So now Drake will punt the way to Medford, trailing by 2 points with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Number 21, O'Connell, is rushing out to the field for the punt team. He's set. Snap. Here they come. And the kick is away. Nice kick under pressure. The ball bounces. And it's stopped at the 27-yard line. Nice kick by number 17, Jacob Enright, as he had pressure up the middle. He caught it, got rid of it. Nice snap and punt.
Down at the 37-yard line, and Medford will take over. 1st and 10.
Ball's at the 27, 1st and 10 for Medford. Drake was illegal shift. Was probably coming into late, and they got the ball at the 27-yard line. Medford comes out after a successful touchdown drive, leading by 2 points. Held Drake on its first possession of the 2nd half. And Antone is in shotgun with Moore to his left. DeRizzo to his slot on wing left. And there's Moore. Takes it over the right side, breaks away, and it's a nice 8-yard gain.
Run by number, taken down by number 57. No gain in the play.
7-yard gain out to the 8-yard gain out to the 35-yard line. Oh, there's a penalty on Medford. Holding on Medford, so it's going to be going back. As the refs march from the spot, it goes back to the 21-yard line. Still a first down for Medford. All right, we have Antone in shotgun with Lorenzo to his right. Slot receiver right and left, wideouts. Antone calling the signals. Rodriguez comes over with jet and hands the ball off to Lorenzo inside, and he gets a nice gain out to the 30-yard line. So a nice 9-yard gain. So now it'll be second down and 8 yards to go.
Up the middle for a good gain. It'll bring up 7 for the Mustangs.
Same formation. Antone in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands the ball to Moore over the right side. And look for a 7-yard gain. So now we have a 3rd and 2 from the Medford 35-yard line. Big defensive play for Dracut. Into the game comes number 10, Mike Lavasser. And he's coming in at inside linebacker. The ball is handed to Moore over the right side and appears to have a first down from the spot. And he does. So 1st and 10 for Medford from their own 38-yard line, for basically a little bit more than a 2-yard gain was enough to take it. Dracut has to stiffen up on these early downs. They've been giving up too many gashes of 7, 8, 9 yards at a time. Now Antone is in shotgun with Lorenzo to his right. In motion. The Moore fake. Looks over the middle. And it is complete to number 13, Carton Lewis. And taken down by Malo.
It'll bring up second down. And we have a timeout called by the
Timeout on Dracut. Dracut needs to figure out defensively where they need to go now. It seems like Medford has started to dominate the line of scrimmage. So Dracut takes his first time out of the half. With 1 minute and 59 seconds left in the third quarter, the score in this timeout is Medford 27, Dracut 25. And Medford comes out with a 2nd and 3 at their own 45. Antone in shotgun, Moore to his left. Lorenzo at a wing to his left. Snap, hands to Moore up the middle. No, kept by Antone, and he is spun down at the 42-yard line, but let's hold it as a penalty on the play. And it looks like there's a hold on Medford.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see. Holding on Medford. So that'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot. And that'll back them up, excuse me, folks, for a 2nd down and 14 yards to go. This is where Drake has to be careful, as the zone read has kind of gashed him here in the second half. In motion comes number 7, handoff inside. The number 2, Moore, and he brings it down to the 46-yard line, and he'll make it a 3rd and 2.
Stopped by a couple mini defenders. It'll be 3rd and 3. Coming up for Medford.
So it's a 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Big play here for Drake with 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Anton under center. Lorenzo to his left. Ball snap, the hit to Lorenzo, and he is stuffed at the 45-yard line.
3rd down run, stopped in the backfield.
So we'll take a 4-yard, there's no gain in the play, it will be 4th down.
The Minis defense.
Drake at defense did a nice job forcing the 4th down. Now Medford's is going to go for it. This is kind of a risky proposition, folks. The 4th and 4, and they get it. Up the sideline is number 9, Miles Oliver, and Oliver goes in for the touchdown. On a 4th and 3, Drake gives up a big play. Oliver turns it in for the touchdown. Oliver's a 6'1" wide receiver, defensive back senior, 190 pounds. These are big wide receivers for high school. And he turned the Jets on and went up the sidelines for the touchdown. Now it looks like Medford's going to be going for 2 here. Medford leads. Well, do they personal foul on Drake. Oh no, personal foul on Medford. Now look, the scoreboard hasn't closed here, folks, and so they're down going with their 2-point team with Matt Sullivan, their middle linebacker, lined up in the backfield. And usually he either runs off tackle or he runs around end. And he throws the ball there, and it's no good. So the score coming upfield with 31 seconds left in the 3rd quarter is Medford 33 and Drake at 25. It's still a 1-score game, folks. With both of these teams unable to convert their extra points, this has left both teams in the game. Medford made a clutch play going. I'm looking at right now, they're going 53 yards for that 4th down, on a 4th down and 3 with a pass to the flat where number 9 Oliver turned it up and just wouldn't be stopped. He's beat everybody to the end zone. Medford will be kicking off over the personal foul for Drake at Drake's 45-yard line. So I would watch for. You'd watch for an onside here, where, I mean, they're not giving up a lot of room here. Even if they squib it like 10, 20 yards on the field, Drake still has an 80-yard go with that 15-yard penalty, 80 yards on offense, and then they come out and they kick it, and Nasser doesn't make the 10 yards. Drake will take possession at their own 41. That was a 4. Think about it, that's a 4-yard kick. It looks like Medford doesn't really want to deal with Drake's return game. So Drake takes over at their own 41 in very good field position with 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's plenty of game here left, folks. Just stay with us as we follow this game to its exciting conclusion. Crowley in pistol. Throws the screen right, and to number 25, Kyle Maximin is taken down by number 56, Matt Sullivan. Matt Sullivan's been all over the field tonight, folks. Running in short yardage situations on the offense, playing middle linebacker on the defense. Actually, now he's moved out to defensive end. He's been all over the field, folks. And that's the end of the third quarter, folks. And the end of the third quarter with the score: Medford Mustangs 33 and Drake 25. Stay tuned and stay with us, folks, for the exciting conclusion of this game as we head into the fourth quarter. Again, Drake is within one score as we speak, folks. And that's because neither team can get extra points. Drake had a spark at the end of the second quarter where they scored 2 quick touchdowns before the end of the quarter. We'll see if they can have similar results here. Coach goes over play selection as it's a second down and 15. But their playbook is wide open, folks, because they're on their own 35-yard line, so they're not facing their own end zone. And they come out with Mike Lavassa, a quarterback, who will be in shotgun. They move the safety to cover the center of the field. Snap to Lavassa, fake, and he takes it over the right side for a 3-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd and 12. Crowley comes back in the game.
Passer on the keeper, short gain of the play. 3rd down for the Middies.
Crowley, looks like Crowley coming back a quarterback. Lavassa is split out wide right. Double slot receivers. Back to pass is Crowley looking downfield. Scrambles to his right, has plenty of room, fires downfield, and it's caught on the sidelines.
Crowley pass. Complete on the sideline.
And that pass is complete to number 25, Kyle Maxson.
Good for a drink at first down.
And that is good for a first down. That was a 15-yard gain. Oh, actually, it's more than that if I could add it up, folks. So Lavassa's the quarterback, hands the ball off inside, and there's a penalty flag by the side judge.
Choke with the carry. Flag in the play.
Offsides on Medford, so Drake will take that penalty and have a 1st and 5. That's what I thought it was, because if it was a legal procedure, they would have blown the play dead before it got going. So here we have an offsides on Medford, so now we have a 1st and 5 for Drake on Medford's 38, and Drake's 38-yard line. Lavassa's a quarterback. That's for Lavassa, and he keeps it, goes up the middle for about a 3-yard gain down to the 30-yard line, 35-yard line.
Gain of about 3.
So we'll set up a 2nd down and 2. So we have, again, everything's open in the Drake playbook here, folks. Lavassa's still a quarterback with David Choate in the backfield, offset left in shotgun, now offset right. Lavassa calling signals, takes it himself, breaks free up the middle, keeps going, and he has a first down to the 30-yard line.
Passer on the keeper up the middle.
Lavassa calls his own number.
First down.
He has a 1st down. Drake is driving the ball now, folks. They got a little offensive momentum going. Coach Rivers calls in the play. Levasseur quarterback, Choate offset right. Snap. Hands to Choate, and he gets a nice 6-yard gain, maybe 7.
David Choate on the carry.
Down to the 24-yard line of Medford as Draken is driving the ball. Now Medford is starting to overplay Levasseur as at quarterback on keepers, and he snaps it, and he hands it. He keeps it himself, and he gets he gets back to the line of scrimmage to make it a 3rd and 2. So now we'll have a 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2.5. Levasseur still a quarterback. Choate to his right, double slots. Now Choate moves to his left. Levasseur keeps the ball up the middle. And he's taken down at the 20-yard line, making it a 4th and 1. But I don't think Draken has a choice here. This is where I'd like to see them under center with the quarterback under center and sneaking it. Levasseur keeps it up the middle, and it looks like he has the first down with a 2-yard gain.
Flowers forward for another Drake. First down.
Oh, Drake is keeping this drive alive with inside running. Levasseur's a quarterback. Ball is down to the 18-yard line. Choate to his left, strips right. Levasseur heads to the right, and he is taken down for a short gain. Matt Sullivan took the ball out of Levasseur's hands after the whistle blew and tried to convince the officials that he actually recovered a fumble, and they were having none of it. Placed the ball for 2nd down. Levasseur is at quarterback, still looks in for his play, trips right. Choate offset left, Odiana left, and the hands of David Choate up the middle. And then out of the pile again comes a Medford defender, and that is number 31. 31, Anthony DiRienzo. And Anthony has to give the ball back. Now Drake has a 3rd and 11 from its own 19-yard line. Almost critical play in the game here, folks. Back at quarterback is Crowley. Choate to his left. Crowley back to pass. Linebacker blitz. That'd be Sullivan. He gets out. Crowley pass is a touchdown. Folks, if I could see the number, I'd let you know, but it looks to me like it could be.
Crowley's pass complete.
It looks, complete to the 25 Kyle Maxim. That's a 19-yard touchdown pass, folks, with 6 minutes left in the game. Now Drake is going for 2 as they're down 33-31. Folks, it looks like to me whoever holds the ball last wins. Crowley in shotgun. Close formation for Drake. Goes to his right. Fires in the end zone. Two-point conversion attempt is out of bounds and no good. A valiant effort by Drake for that 2-point conversion, which is no good as as the receiver was out of bounds when he was catching it. So coming up field coach with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left remaining in the 4th quarter, the remaining of the game. Medford 33, Drake at 31. Now let's see if Drake gets, they've been getting onside kicks the whole game. Medford will be really up close looking for that onside kick. There are some holes out there, folks. If Drake kicks it deep to the right, they may be able to run it down. They can get it out there. No kicking off for Dracut. It's number 2, Burgoyne. Poaches the ball, and he pooches it all to the left. It's caught by number 3 of Medford. Number 3 is Anthony Seeley. Aaron Seeley made a nice play. If that ball hits and gets by him, Dracut's running that thing down. So now we have so Medford has the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 45. With 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game, Medford has the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 45. Very exciting game here tonight for the Dracut Middies. Lorenzo to the left of Antone. Jet sweep, fake. Lorenzo inside with the carry. And he gets a 1st down, and he's down to the 42-yard line of Dracut with a 12-yard gain.
To number 31. First down.
Medford's found something in the second half, folks. They've been gashing the inside of the Dracut defense. So Moore is back next to Anton. Lorenzo is over right wing. On the right side in a wing position. How's that? Not a right wing. I know it's the election season, but we'll just say on the right side wing. Thank you. Anton calling signals. And the whistle blows, I believe it's delayed game. Delayed game on Medford. So that would march it back 5 yards. And so it'll be a 1st and 15 for Medford at Dracut's 48-yard line. Makes it tough when you get penalties like that to grind out 1st downs, because you have to go 15 yards. That last few yards may be a big difference. All right, 5:17 to go in the 4th quarter. Clock is running. Anton behind center in shotgun. Hands the ball inside to Moore, going over the right, and he is taken down for a 3-yard gain at Dracut's 45-yard line. We have a 2nd down and 12. We have 2nd down coming up and 12 yards to go.
It'll be a 2nd and 12 for the Mustangs.
Coaches for Medford are being very smart. They're not sending the play in until they work the clock adequately, and somebody must be tracking the clock on their sideline. Anton in shotgun. Moore to his right. Back to pass is Anton looking down the middle. Fires the ball down the middle, and it is caught. It is caught by number 13.
Number 13 complete.
Number 13, Carton Lewis. Carton went up and caught that with his hands. That was a wonderful catch. I thought when it left his hand, it was going to be a little high. So that's enough for a Medford 1st down, with the clock ticking with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left, and the ball getting deeper into Dracut territory down to the 27-yard line. So Anton calling signals. More to his left. The handoff is to Moore up the right side. Gets into the secondary and plows down to the Dracut 16-yard line. Looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. And he does as they move the chains.
Not after Medford's 1st down.
And Dracut calls timeout. Drake may be starting to get worn down on that front line because Medford has got that that zone read running play going. A strong running from number 2, Moore, and number 31, Lorenzo. And the Drake coach is giving them the defense a breather, stopping the clock as we go. Down to folks, they come down to Medford. They put it in the end zone, making their extra point. If they make an extra point, if they score, that makes it a possession scoring game. So this is a key situation for Drake as the clock is 3:52 with 31 Medford. Anton in shotgun. The Rezo to his left. Anton keeps it, bellies out to his left. Again, goes out to his left and gets out of bounds. It looks like at the 11-yard line. That wasn't a great play by the quarterback. The quarterback had to stay in bounds. Now the clock is stopped. And that basically saved Drake at a timeout. Saved the clock from running 40 seconds. Sometimes you got to know your game situations here, folks. And in that play, he certainly should have stayed in bounds, and even if he had to get to a knee before he got hit, because that just put 40 seconds and 25 seconds in Drake's pocket. Anton in shotgun. Snap to Anton, give to number 21. Oh. They give us to number 21, Josh Fedois. And Josh gets a 1st and goal with a 9-yard gain down to the Drake at 3-yard line with the clock running. And here comes the power formation. Here comes the power formation for Medford with number 56, Matt Sullivan, in as quarterback. Number 66, Patrick Ami, in as a running back. The snap is to Sullivan, goes up the middle, and he gets stopped at the 1-yard line. While the clock keeps ticking, folks, ticking and ticking and ticking. So now we have a second down at the, looks like a second down at the 1-yard line. And as the Medford coaches take their time sending the play in with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter, excuse me, and the clock is ticking. 2:44, 2:41, now 2:40, 2:39. So here goes the clock, and the Medford coaches are just basically taking the air out of the ball, taking as much time off the clock as they can, and then calling a timeout. So that will leave a second down at the Drake at 1-yard line, maybe 2-yard line. The angle we have isn't great here from the booth, folks. So here's the situation. We have 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game. Medford leads 33-31 at the Drake at 2-yard line. Again, folks, it's going to come down to the extra point if Medford puts it in. And this is Sullivan. He climbs up the middle, and he's stopped at the 1-yard line.
Stopped again.
And now it's 2:20, 2:19, 18, 17. So the clock is running, and the Medford coaches will not.
Coming up for the Middies defense.
So if it gets the 4th down, Drake needs to start thinking about their timeouts, folks. They've got to stop the clock because the game is ticking away here. Now I should have been tracking how many timeouts are left for what Drake has. As the clock goes and goes and goes, the Medford coaches are not sending the play in until they get a significant amount of time, and there's their timeout. So now Drake is third and goal at the 1-yard line.
The offense with 1:44 remaining in the fourth quarter.
There's 1:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. I want to go check something here, folks. How many timeouts Drake may have? Do you know how many timeouts Drake has? Does Drake have? My fault, Coach. I should have been keeping track. because I'm wondering why they're not calling timeout. 20 seconds came off the clock, and they let Medford run it all down twice and call timeout. Medford ran it like that. As we talked earlier, it's almost like you may want to let them in and then stop them on the conversion and see if get it to a one possession game and get the ball back. Doug Flutie special. Now here comes Medford in their power set. Sullivan at quarterback in their reverse bone. It's 3rd and 1 at the Drake at 1 yard line. Snap to Sullivan up the middle, and he goes in for the touchdown.
Runs up the middle, and he's in for a Medford touchdown.
Here's the key part of the game, folks. Drake has to stop this extra point to keep it a one possession game, and then they get the ball back, and then have to go for 2 on their own. So here we go, folks. From the 3 yard line, Medford has the ball, and they're trying for the kick here. This makes it a 1-score or a 2-score game, folks. This is a big extra point. Both teams tonight have had problems cashing in on their extra points. So here we go. I think Medford's got 1 kick, and Drake just went off sides. And the kick is no good. But Drake was offsides.
No good.
Offsides on Drake. So now goes half the distance to the goal, and Medford kicks it from the 1.5, and they may not want to do this. They may try to run this in, so that nope, they're going to try to kick it again, putting the pressure on this young man. An extra point means that they kick this extra point, and it's a 2-possession game. So here we go, ball kicked down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Number 42. Lath Nasser made his best kick of the night with 1:38 in the 4th quarter with the score. Medford 40, Drake at 31. Hopefully Drake gets to use his best weapon of the night here, their kick return.
Flag is on the defense. Kick is good.
Boy, that was a big penalty on Drake. He clanged one off the goal post. It come out wide left. And now Drake needs to get one in the end zone. Onside kick, get the ball back. So maybe holding his timeouts, the Drake coaches envisioned this scenario down the end of the game where they would need to stop Medford but also stop the clock. So here we go. Medford will be kicking off to Drake. And also kicking off will be Medford's kind of hero of the night, number 42, Lath Nasser. Because as you know, as they say on the NFL Network, and kickers are people too. So we'll go with that. Nasser tees the ball up. Drake hoping for a kickoff down to its return men, because they've been very highly successful at that in this game. So there they go. And they did that same play. They tried it again. Drake gets the ball on its side of the field on the 47-yard line. So rather than kick to Drake takes possession at the 47. Special teams have had a determining factor to the scores of this game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for both teams. So here we go. Drake with the ball. 1 minute 37 seconds left. It's not out of the realm of possibility that Drake gets this done. They only have a 40-yard field, and then they try an onside kick, which they've been successful twice on tonight.
The kicking team. Penalty decline. Draco will take over 1st and 10 from the 43.
Crowley brings them out. They do a bunch formation to the right. Medford may call timeout here. And they do. They didn't have a. Drake had four receivers to the right. Medford had 3 defenders. So Medford really did not know how to line up on that formation. Drake, who showed that cluster formation for the first time tonight. So timeout Medford. That has to be close to their loss because they took 2 on that on the last scoring drive. Okay, Crowley takes them into a huddle. They get everything, so they come out in that cluster formation. Medford defends with 3, and there's 4 Drake receivers. In motion comes Cho. They chase out Crowley, and he looks downfield, and he goes out of bounds with the clock stopped. Nice play by Crowley, and he gets about a 5-yard gain.
Second down for the Middies.
Drake gets in that cluster formation. Oh, excuse me, folks. They don't have 3 receivers. They have 2 linemen, 2 ineligible linemen down there, so there's 2. Medford has bring 3 defenders out there. Pass is complete. Oh, out of bounds.
Crowley's pass to the left side. Caught, but out of
Malo
bounds.
caught it, but the official right on the spot calls it out of bounds. So that makes it a 3rd down. That'll make it a 3rd and 8.
It will be 3rd down for the Middies.
Sorry, folks. When I looked at the numbers of the Drake players out on that cluster formation, 2 of them were linemen, and thus were ineligible to go downfield. But they just weren't lined up in the tackle box.
Legal man downfield on the offense.
Yeah, one of the Drake linemen went downfield. I didn't see a penalty flag on the field, but a legal man downfield. Crowley and pistol. Shoto was behind him. Snap. Crowley looking downfield. Moves off to his right. Fires off the hands of Cho. So it'll be a 4th down.
Number 31, David Choate.
So Drake is down to their last chance here, folks. Drake in their more conventional formation with a tight end to the right, twins right. Back to passes Crowley looking downfield, fires downfield deep, and it is incomplete to Odiana. And so that'll be 4th down.
Downfield, intended for number 6, Michael Odiana. Incomplete.
So now we have 4th down. Sorry, folks, I lost track of that penalty. That penalty for a legal man downfield gave them their down back. So now we have 4th and 12. So this is it for Drake. Last chance. You might see a seam route here by Levasseur. The ball is thrown down the field deep for Odiana, and it is intercepted by number 3. By number 3, Aaron Seeley. Excuse me, by number 2, Corey Moore.
And Medford will take over.
So Medford takes over on the interception, 1st and 10, with 59 seconds left in the game at their own 7-yard line. Tough fought game tonight by the Drake Middies, folks. This is a competitive game all the way, and Medford just seemed to come out and wear them down with their zone read option. So Medford takes over. 1st and 10, their own 7-yard line. Anton in shotgun takes it, runs out to the left, stays in bounds, turns upfield, and is tackled at the 27-yard line with a 20-yard gain. So let the ears come out of the Dracut effort right now. They really.
After Medford first down, it'll be 1st and 10.
And here's Medford in their traditional set. Ball is handed off inside.
The middle stop after a short game.
And that run was by number 31, Lorenzo, for a short game with 10 now. We're counting down 9, 8, 7, 6.
And that will end the game, ladies and gentlemen.
And that will end the game as Medford Mustangs defeat Dracut High School 40-31. And thank you folks for watching, and see us next week for the next Dracut High football game, which will hopefully will be airing for you. Thank you. Good night.